bringing you the Lopmon hybrid list that you guys have been seeing on the channel as of late. So yeah, you guys seen how well we did with it at locals. The only loss, I believe, was to Lopmon. So yeah, and there were things we could have done to play around that. I could play Lopmon, which I was not, and you won't see Lopmon in this list, but I did suggest playing the Lopmon. That was just a lapse in my judgment. And before we get into the video, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I know if half of you guys who watch the videos subscribed, we would double the size of the channel. If you guys could please hit that subscribe button, it means a lot to me, and it gives me more incentive to keep making these videos for you guys. So for our eggs, we're playing the 4 Lopmon. When you have 3 or fewer security, when attacking, draw a card. And then for our 5th egg, which sometimes you need, sometimes you don't, will be the Lopmon from BT4, and it says if you have 3 or fewer security cards, one of your opponents gain neg 1 KDP when attacking. Really, really nice. Then for level 3s, we are playing 3 of the BT3 Lopmon. This is the one that looks at the top card of your security stack, and then you may add it to your hand to draw 1. We are also playing 4 of the EX2 Lopmon, and it says if you have 3 or fewer security cards, and Susie in play, recovery 1, which is really, really nice. And for the final level 3, we are playing 1 Patamon from BT1, and it says on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add all yellow tamers. Then for the level 4s, we are playing 4 Kazemon, just a generic hybrid. And then we are playing 4 Zephyrmon, Digivolve on a level 4 for 1, Tamer for 2, level 3 for 3, and when Digivolving, all your security Digimon gain plus 3k for the turn. Really, really nice, but you have to have a hybrid or Zoe in the evolution sources to do that. Then we are playing 2 copies of Rapidmon, Armor Purge, so you can play aggressively with this, out big bodies by resting them and reducing their DP, and then Armor Purging back into the Lopmon or Patamon. Really, really nice, helps you remove things, helps you just be more aggressive. Then we are playing 3 copies of BT2 Rise Greymon. When Digivolving, you may play 1 yellow tamer from your hand, however the on-play effects do not activate. And it has the inheritable of when you have 3 or more yellow tamers in play, the Digimon gains plus 1 security check. Really, really nice. This is the one you kind of want to build your stack with. Then we have 3 copies of Rise Greymon from BT4. This Digimon is also treated as yellow during your turn. And main effect, Digiburst 2, you can play a red or yellow tamer with a 4 cost or less from your hand, ignoring the memory cost, so you just play it for free. And its inheritable is if you have a tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gain neg 2k DP for the turn when attacking, so it's more DP reduction. Then we are playing 3 copies of Rise Greymon X Antibody. When Digivolving, play a tamer for free, and if you have Rise Greymon in these sources, DP reduced by 2k for every red or yellow tamer. Your turn, it gains 1k DP for every tamer you have up, so it gets big and lets you hit hard. And then we are playing 1 copy of Jet Silphymon, because we can only play 1. And Digivolves for 1 on a hybrid, and you can wreck 1. And then for level 6s, we play 2 Shine Greymon from BT2. When Digivolving, suspend all your yellow tamers. Each tamer suspended by this effect lets you activate the following effect. So you give something neg 4k DP for every tamer you rested, and you can hit multiple targets with this. So it helps out big wide boards like the Lopmon boards. And then we are playing 2 copies of BT4 War Greymon. When attacking, once per turn, you may add the top card of your security to your hand, and unsuspend this Digimon and give something neg 6k. So we chose to play these 2 megas because they come up in different situations. Shine Greymon is good for just controlling the board, War Greymon is good for going into the more aggressive plays. Especially with a BT2 Rise Grey underneath him, he can essentially hit 4 security in a turn, which is really, really nice. Then we are playing 2 copies of Leon K. Adistactyl. Still don't think I'm pronouncing that right. We can give something neg 12 DP, or put something on the top of their security stack face down. Really, really nice, and if you have 3 security exactly, you can do both. Then we're playing 2 copies of Old Reliable, also known as Wyvern's Breath. Give something neg 15k DP. That's really, really good. I feel like I don't need to say anything else. Then, Sag, we're playing one copy of Sunrise Buster, because you can only play one. You play a red or yellow Tamer card from your hand, and then one of your opponent's Digimon gain -3k DP. So yeah, you're reducing something by 3k DP for every red and yellow Tamer you have, which is usually going to be a lot. On to our Tamers, we are playing 3 copies of TK, Generic Memory Effect, and on play, look at your security stack, add 1, if it's yellow, wreck 1. So you're going to be wrecking 1 every time unless you add the BT4 Rise Gray, which is not going to happen much. Then we play 3 copies of TK Kari. Gain 2 memory if you have less security, going to happen a lot. And it has a DP reduction effect when one of your yellow Digimon attacks by resting it, which comes up a lot actually. Then we play 2 copies of Zoe. Zoe does the same thing as TK without the memory effect. It looks at security. If you add a hybrid, wreck 1. Then we play 3 copies of Susie. On play Lopmon for free. And start of your turn, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, draw a card. Really, really nice. It gets us to our pieces. Then, finally, we play 2 copies of Tai and Kari. Start of your turn, if you have 3 or fewer and your opponent has 3 or fewer, gain 1 memory for each of those. And when one of your red or yellow Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Tamer to have all of your opponent's security Digimon gain -2k for the turn, which is really, really nice. It's just nice to have that extra color source, as well as being another red-yellow Tamer. But yeah, that's the list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.